The idea came up, I started talking to Rob last November, and he had heard from Montana they do carcass removal programs where they hire somebody to drive a dump truck or a pickup with a trailer to go out to a producer's ranch or their property when they have cattle or horses or sheep. When something dies, typically the producer would take that carcass out and put it in the back 40 of their property. But they're starting to see that those boneyards are attracting grizzly bears in, and then once they're done consuming those carcasses, they're now moving on to the live animals or creating conflicts at the producer's house, and it's just increasing the likelihood of a human-bear conflict on private property. And so the thought was that if we could work to get those carcasses off the landscape, it would take one of those attractants off that landscape to deter the opportunity for grizzly bears to get in trouble with humans.
So if there's a conflict between a human and another animal that is maybe doing some predation or something along that lines, we get involved, and then the Department of Ag Wildlife Services gets involved. Before it gets to that, we want to do some preventative measures. That's where the fencing kind of comes into play. So we've got just educate folks. We try to go to the fair. We'll go to anywhere where there's agricultural concerns.
The goal is to start working with Rob Morris from Department of Fish and Game, and I are going to go be the ones driving, picking up carcasses for producers in primarily Boundary County right now is the plan.
Let's say you're out with your buddy. It's not a good idea to shoot a bear off of someone if that happens to occur, but you can spray them off. So the RC bear, it's just designed to set that up, 25, 30 feet away, brings the bear in, turn around and practice spraying inert bear spray, not the stuff with the pepper in it. So it's just to train people, bear spray is just a better deal than firearms.
Our goal is to recover threatened and listed species through the Endangered Species Act while maintaining a viable economy in the state of Idaho. So we try and work with livestock producers, the timber industry, to recover these species, but at the same point not have a negative impact on those industries that drive our economy in the state of Idaho. So my role up here is to work with the producers in North Idaho, primarily on grizzly bear issues, but we also cover wolverine, lynx, whitebark pine, caribou if they came back, any species listed under the Endangered Species Act.